This is a Here to Chew Bubblegum midweek update with your host, Goose.
Hello everyone and welcome to Here to Chew Bubblegum on our YouTube page. I'm Goose.
I'm Cronkite.
And thank you very much for being here. Before we go any farther, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the button down below. If there's something that you want us to talk about, comment. Or you can always call, text, or leave a voicemail. We may even play it on the show or call you back when we're taping the show. The number to call is 606-373-3396. That's 606-373-3396. Or you can email.
You can email Goose at here2chewbubblegum.com, or you can email me, Cronkite, at here2chewbubblegum.com.
Well, Cronkite, what do you think about this new platform? We're doing the YouTube Here to Chew Bubblegum video midweek moment.
I think it's about time. I think it's a service we should have done for our fans a long time ago, because they get to see this.
Well, I don't necessarily know about that, but we have had a few people asking for this, and we're hoping to do live shows, audio, and maybe some shows on YouTube. That's what we're building for. We had a great show this past Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I had a blast with that.
I want to thank Ned, the janitor, for stopping by Bunker Studios. Ned did a really great job cleaning up that terrible mess you left in the restroom.
I did it just for Ned.
Well,
Ned, if you're listening, you are welcome.
I'm sure that Ned does not like that. Don't forget about our question of the week. What is your favorite UFO or alien-themed movie or TV series? Okay, so we're going to do things different format. It is Wednesday, so welcome to the Midweek Moment. Cronkite, we're going to talk a little bit about a missing persons case.
Okay.
That happened on June 14th, 1969. Dennis Lloyd Martin, who was a child at the time, disappeared, like I said, on June 14th, 1969 in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park in Tennessee. He was 6 years old, and the search effort was the most extensive in the park's history, involving approximately 14,000 searches and a 56 square mile area. Dennis Martin was from Knoxville, who was visiting the Great Smoky Mountains with his father, grandfather, and older brother on Father's Day on the weekend in 1969. The camping trip was a family tradition that the Martins did, and they were hiking at Cates Cove in Russell Field and camped overnight. The next day, they hiked to Spence Field near the Appalachian Trail, where they planned to spend the night. Martin disappeared on June 14th at 16:30. So what time is 16:30?
That's 4:30.
Good job. 4:30, while planning a surprise, the adults, with his brother and other children from a separate family that were camping with the Martins, he was last seen by his father going behind a bush to hide, intending on surprising the adults and other children when they came back. After not seeing him for about 5 minutes, when the other children had returned to the campsite, his father became concerned and began searching for him. His father ran down the trail nearly 2 miles until he was sure he could have not gotten any farther. After several hours, they sought help from the National Park Service. The area where Martin disappeared was marked by steep slopes, ravines. Wild animals such as copperhead snakes, bears, feral hogs, and bobcats inhabit that area. A downpour broke out shortly after Martin's disappearance, dropping 3 inches of rain in a matter of hours. This washed out trails and caused streams of flooding. Temperatures on that night dropped to nearly 50 degrees. Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of that one.
That is a very sad story. I just became familiar with that here recently. And Martin has been missing for over 51 years, and he's still never been found.
Still never found him.
Still never been found. The investigation, they brought in the National Guard and Special Forces. They thought that they found footprints, but they were later determined that they were not his. Let's see, something that did happen. Dennis's father offered $5,000 reward, and that's equivalent to $34,859 in 2019, money-wise. Psychics and everything came in and tried to find Martin, but again, Martin has never been found. But there were several theories out as to what happened to him. The first one is that he became lost and perished from exposure or other causes, likely during the first night. That is the first probable theory, according to park officials. The second one is that he was attacked by a hungry bear, which is less likely a feral pig, and carried off. The third one is that he was abducted and taken out of the park by someone or something. His father has proposed that this is the most believable story due to the fact that on the afternoon that Martin disappeared, Harold Key and family heard an erroneous, sickening scream and shortly after witnessed a hairy-looking man running up the trail with something over his shoulder. Park rangers and the FBI concluded that this was insufficient evidence, but the Key family said that whatever he had over his shoulder was a highly visible red color, and coincidentally the color of Dennis Martin's shirt on the day he disappeared was red. To this day, this has still not been solved.
So it was the thing that ran up a hairy-looking man. Are they speculating that might be a Bigfoot creature or an actual man?
This was a man with long hair and beard, but they were so far away they couldn't even see what he had over his shoulder, just that it was something red.
So they think that the scream that they heard was Dennis.
Yes.
That's terrible.
And sadly to report, Dennis Martin was a special ed student.
That's terrible.
But that case is still ongoing. If you have any information about that case, please get up with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations or the FBI.
Yeah, that's a terrible story.
In 1985, there was a ginseng hunter that claimed he found some bones several years before. He kept this secret for like so many years before he actually told them, the police about it, because he didn't want to get in trouble for poaching ginseng. When he took them to the spot, they couldn't find any evidence, and this was in 1985. So, he's been missing for over 51 years, and there's still no trace.
Wow.
Again, if you have any information about that, please contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, or if you want to learn more about that case, just Google Dennis Martin disappearance. Well, coming up on the show this week, first we're going to do news headlines, and then we'll get to the show.
Okay. So,
Cronkite, what are your news headlines for this week?
Well, I've got 4 this week, and the first one is Alien City found on the moon as NASA images show 100% evidence. NASA UFO sighting, alien ship 25 times the size of Earth spotted near the sun. And the ISS cameras capture images of 150 UFOs. Now, this one doesn't have a headline on it, but are you familiar with Heaven's Gate?
Yes.
The cult, the UFO cult?
The Tell Bob Comet and all that. In 97, correct?
Yeah. So there was a 22-year period where people disappeared in 75, and then they mass suicide in 1997. HBO Max is doing a series or a new show on Heaven's Gate, and that's what we're going to talk about next week also.
Oh, that is awesome! I look forward to that because I actually followed. I remember when that story happened. And following it and stuff. So after starting out the show this week, we're going to have our second installment of our ongoing series that we call The Truth Is Out There, where we will be discussing Jimmy Carter's obsession with UFOs. What did he uncover and find out during his term as president? Do you know?
I don't know.
You can find out Sunday because I know.
I'm excited.
We'll also be talking about a close associate of the Clintons that is still alive, and his name is?
Dr. Stephen Greer.
Dr. Stephen Greer. What does he have to do with UFOs or disclosure?
Yeah, well, so Stephen Greer is pretty much the foremost person you want to talk to about any UFO or extraterrestrial civilizations or anything. He's very, very intelligent when it comes to disclosure and things like that. So we'll talk about him a little bit.
You're not going to share anything with me, are you?
Absolutely not.
So yes, you will have to tune in this Sunday for our second installment of the Truth Is Out There series. We're also, by request, going to have listener topics. So the way that works, you listeners right now, you can email, call, text, or leave us a voicemail with a topic that you want us to pick and do research on, and we will discuss that topic on the show. We will discuss, 5 topics?
Yeah, yeah.
5 topics. Also, you can comment on the video below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, contact us. Don't forget our question of the week. What is your favorite UFO or alien-themed movie or TV series? You can call us at
606-373-3396.
Good job. Or you can email us. You can email me, Goose, at heretochewbubblegum.com or Cronkite
At heretochewbubblegum.com.
And that is spelled Cronkite, Cronkite.
You're getting so good at that.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed our first YouTube show, our first new video show of our midweek moment. My name's Goose.
I'm Cronkite.
We will see you on Sunday. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to Here to Chew Bubblegum. Tune in next time as we dive deeper into things the government doesn't want us to know.